How's it going, guys? It's Mannequin here, and welcome to the Nuclear with Every Gun show with the assault rifles. This is episode 3, so we're going to be using the Swat. And before I start talking about the gun, I want to apologize about the gameplay. The gameplay was taken from theater mode because I forgot to hit record on my Elgato capture card, so unfortunately, I had to go into theater mode, and I have never really liked theater mode on any Call of Duty because the shots that they show you get, it looks a little bit weird, like they're delayed or you're not even hitting the guy. Right there, I was shooting the plants and I killed that guy. Not exactly too sure how theater mode's getting this, but I'm also getting hit markers on a guy that's already around the corner. So I can promise you in the actual game I was hitting them, but for some reason theater mode just really messes up hit markers badly. And right there on that other guy, I didn't even hit him, I don't think, and I ended up killing him. So I want to apologize for the theater mode gameplay that I had to get, but I just forgot to hit record, and I'm glad that I wasn't playing Ground War Domination because Ground War Domination never seems to save in my theater mode. I don't know what it is, but luckily we were playing regular domination this time around, and I was able to get it. So let's actually start talking about this gun. But in my previous episode, I asked you guys to pretty much leave a comment and guess which guns took me the fastest, which guns took me the longest to get the nuclear, and someone left a comment. I like totally lost my train of thought and I can't even speak right now. But someone left a comment saying that the SWAT might have been my fastest, and unfortunately, no, it was not my fastest. Though it was my second longest gun. There is still one gun that was the longest. I'm not going to spoil it yet, but I'm actually surprised that it took me that long. Like the comment suggested, I kind of expected it to be one of my fastest guns because when you put select fire on this gun, it's just amazing in my opinion. Um, I really like using this gun up close when you put select fire, and it's actually really good at distance too, because if you just switch that to burst, it's a really good weapon. So this is actually the first burst weapon in the assault rifles, and I gotta say it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people don't seem to use it. It's a very underrated gun. I like everything about it, I think. I like the fire rate when you put on select fire. I like the damage. I like using burst when you're at a distance. I don't really see a flaw to this gun. Maybe the reload speed might be a little bit of a problem because it seems to have this weird reload animation. But besides that, I don't really see a problem with this. And the attachments I was using this game, it was select fire and silencer, I believe. I wasn't using primary gunfighter. I was earlier. Before this gameplay, I was using silencer and extended mags and select fire. But I figured, you know what? Let's actually take off primary gunfighter and just try it with two attachments, and I seem to like it a lot better due to the fact that I was able to have a grenade again, and something about having a frag always just, it's just a lot better in my playstyle. I don't know what it is, maybe because I like saving flags or something, not entirely too sure, but right here, a teammate has a kill streak up in the air, so a lot of people are leaving, and I was getting kind of nervous. I wasn't sure if they would actually stay here till the end of the game, because a lot of people, they like to back out, especially on little kill streaks. I've had a whole team back out before when I called in the orbital and then an EMP. They just all left, and so there's only 4 people here, and I was really hoping that the lobby will fill up again because I'm relatively close. I think after this kill, I might be at a 20 kill streak or 15. I'm not entirely too sure where I'm at, but I couldn't be too far. And unfortunately, in theater mode, I never press select until the very end, so I have no idea what kind of streak I'm on. Okay, so I'm on a 15 and there's plenty of time left, and I was really surprised that the team didn't back out. So I would definitely recommend that you guys try out the SWAT at least once with select fire. So it might take a little bit of grind to actually get select fire. I think it's a really good gun. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. That's the highest scored gun so far up to this point. I noticed in my last video I didn't mention anything about the scores, but if you guys looked in the description, I gave the Type 25 a 4 out of 5, which was basically the same rating I gave the MTAR, even though the MTAR to me is still my favorite gun, but it's a personal reference, but the MTAR by no means is probably the best gun in the game. But this SWAT, it probably outperforms both of those. It has good damage, good fire rate, good at distance, and the iron sights aren't too bad. A red dot sight might be pretty good. I use a red dot sight if I'm just going to use burst only, but if I was going to go select fire kind of fully automatic, I don't mind these iron sights too much. And I'm at a 20 kill streak again, but I'm pretty sure my teammates, they get another big streak, and I don't know, I hate going into like a regular domination with a whole bunch of like really good players. Because when that happens, we're already 160 and 15 in the first round, Jesus. But when you run into a regular domination with a team full of really good players, um, it's very easy to just dominate the other team, like you notice in the score. And unfortunately, if they're not in a full party, then they're not going to last very long, and they're probably not going to want to stay. So I think all I need is 5 more kills. I'm not exactly too sure. All right, let's see. Where am I at? Let's show myself a streak. Nothing. Okay, so I don't know why I was capturing flags. If I was actually in a hurry, I probably would not have been capturing flags, but I guess I figured I would be able to do it in time. Not exactly too sure behind my thinking right now, and I hopped off the flag. I guess I'm trying to save time now, but my teammate got another load start, and this is when I was kind of getting a little bit nervous because it's not much time left. I noticed that we do have only one flag, so it's going to kind of make the game stay longer, but I know that there's some guy capturing C. I'm pretty sure he might have been the one random in my party, so we weren't going to tell him to get off, and we just said, all right, whatever, capture it. And I need 2 more kills or 3 more kills, not really keeping count right now. Um, in this gameplay, I was counting, so they kept saying, you're going to get it in enough time, you're going to get it in enough time. And I was just getting a little bit nervous. It's always those last 5 kills, like I mentioned in my last video. It's those last 5 kills that really make the nuclear tough. It's like, okay, you got the first 25, not too bad. Now go get those last 5, and those, oof, I mean, the pressure just, I don't know what it is. And I thought that was the nuclear kill. Nuclear kill. I really thought it was. That's why I ended up reloading, and that almost costed me a death. And right here, I'm actually gonna get it. And I have Flag Jacket on. I don't know why I didn't run out there and try killing him, but I guess I was just nervous. There was something about this last kill I just never thought I was going to get. And after that, I just said screw it, bring out the BT3R, and he sticks me with the crossbow. What an ending. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and there's probably going to be annotations. The annotations haven't been working properly for me, at least, so I don't know when they'll be able to go up, but in the links in the description will take you to the previous episodes that you want to see. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.